Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 30th, 2021, and let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. Alrighty. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit at stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risk involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, let's start taking a look at the news here, and we're going to get into it. Interesting. We pop. If we pop past that zone, then I might be interested. Okay. Now it's kind of weird when I'm looking in my chart versus what I'm seeing in the news is two different things. I don't get it. But anyways, so they say the market is down, but on my chart the market is up. So I don't get it. So I have to find out why. Anyways, stock slide as Amazon way down tech sector. Everything is marking down here on the stock market here. NASDAQ, for some reason, says it's negative 14,722. Oh, we are at 14,7. I wonder how they're marking it today. Let the squeeze, and if she breaks down, then we'll know. 14,860. Okay, and we'll take a look at it here. VIX is going down. Actually, it's red. That's kind of weird. Everything's kind of weird on there. Read this. CDC warns Delta is as contagious as chickenpox and may make people sicker than original COVID. Oh, you know, there's so many mixed messages, drive me crazy. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Other than that, let's look at the markets. And on the markets today, and I don't need this. On the markets today, I just turned on my computer here and see exactly what's happening. The thing of what I'm liking is if the market is going to continue to go up, we just turned over a little while ago to the day trend. As you know, day trend for me, guys, is one of my favorite. Why does it happen? I always lose my camera, guys. Sorry about this. Can't see me on the screen. I'll have to find out why it does this. Anyways, the day trend is one of my favorite indicators, and I'm just waiting for it to see the pullback for the continuation we jump in. And so what I'll do is let's go through the daily chart and work our way down. I almost sound like Elmer Fudd there. Wait. Let's see, where can I find it here? Must be this chart. No, it has to be this chart here. Is that my test chart? Nope, that is my day chart. Okay, look at this, guys. It's been fighting to break through. And how many days left? We've got 9 days left. It is a Friday. We've got a couple of strong wicks here. So if she does break through, then we're good to go. On the daily to the 4-hour chart, let's see what's happening. So we do have a couple of order blocks where she's trying to fight. We have a lot of resistance, as you can see right here. So we know we can go to 1550, looks like with one order block. 5100 to 5125 looks like on the second order block. A lot of squeeze play. Delta is kind of fighting right now at this point in time. And then we'll go from there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add one thing. I'm going to set up all these charts and put it on the Discord today. I'm going to add the Ninja Traders cumulative delta on this one, so you can see exactly what's happening, especially on the 4-hour chart. Wick 1, wick 2, she's squeezing. Okay. And we'll let that load up. While that's loading up, where are we on this chart? Is this the 1 minute chart? Sure, good enough. It's a test with the triggerfish on this. And And okay, another reason, have you guys ever noticed that I haven't been trading market open, and I am missing some really good moves, and that's fine by me. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out a methodology for novice traders to stay away from areas that you could do very well but also get destroyed. So if you think about it, we started at 9:30 at market open and did it 2 days in a row now, and it moved 869. Yeah, 100 points. That's a really good move past a few days. But we have to, what I want to do is, if for guys that are trying to pass the combine and all that stuff, making a few $100s a day consistently is better than going for the one big move and then blowing up your account. So, and I'm working on some kind of a system with this to see what we can do. What I'm looking at, now I'm gonna finally, maybe you might see me here. Yeah, you'll see me on this one. What I'm looking at is, because we're at 0.92, see, look at these two. This is the most recent market maker right here. No, this is the market maker day before market maker. If we pop here, I'm going to shoot for 15,049. This is what I'm looking at. Delta is creeping up. We had one pullback, second push up. We know we're on day trend, guys. So, excuse me. What we got to do is, I'm going to watch the momentum. I'm going to watch the energies and see if we can get in at the right time of the trade. It might have to be that in 15 minutes, the 10:30 move. Let's see if we can get a nice pull down again, jump in, and away we go. We'll find out. Because right now, she's flirting around, yeah, 64. 64 is where most of the volume is right now. So we have to find out which direction it wants to go. If it does go up, excuse me. Let me see here. Yeah, 64, 66. We'll see how she goes. Yeah, they're piling up a lot of contracts around 64. Now, let's also take a look. Let's see if I have any other charts that we can do a quick analysis on. Where are we on this one? Oh yeah. So if we can get down to around 50, 54, well, we'll have to wait actually until. Geez, yeah, there has to be a pull down here. We need a pull down. We'll find out at 54 here. The reason why I'm saying that is, let's transition again here. We had this big pop. This is actually a trade I have to teach you guys, but we had this big pop here, and now here's the trend tracker, but it is curling, fading down. So, and we're at a 50 here. We're at quarter after 2. So Delta's pulling down. So this should this should be. We'll see what the reaction is to see if this is a failed trend tracker. And we are literally, is that, what is that, open range, can't be, yeah, that's open range high. Yeah, open range high there, and it broke it, so, on the inner band. And the open range down here is the low, so we're going to find out where the interband middle is, and I think it's going to come down to here. Then we can look at 10, 1030, 1045 buy-in. Look at this, the foundation line, the institution line, everything's lining up nice. It broke through, so we know it should be going up. We need that pullback, and away we go again. Jeez, I think it's from all that cutting wood, that phlegm today. So we'll watch that, so we can pinpoint a zone of entry. And see, we're floating at 50 again. See, look at this, on that quarter again. And if you remember, I was telling you about before, and it was Jose and myself, we were in discussions. We try to find out where it likes flirting. And what we've been finding out is if we get a really nice rejection on the mid band of a quarter, then it's a really good entry point. See, the mid band up here, we have a pullback, but what I like to see is if we can get a nice little bounce, maybe on this line or on this line, and where's the next one? The next one would be actually way down here. Do I have square 9 on here? No, I don't. This is what we're going to be watching for. So let's watch the pull down. And because the market is going up, I'm going to wait for the pull down. And what I'm also going to do, why don't we do this to see if there's 61.8 retracement is right on a 50. 50% is right on the volume point, or the zone of interest. So we'll watch at this level here, this level here. We're going to check these two levels and see where the reaction is. And I'll watch delta at the same time. Triggerfish has activated, but we haven't even touched it. So now she has a good pull down. And we're going to look at this, 14,901. So if we can get to the 900 level, wouldn't that be nice? And then jump back in. It's a little bit of a deep retracement in the trend cloud, but that's fine. And let me see here. Because I know I have a lot of dotted lines. It looks quite noisy because we're using, yeah. So if we can get down to the 61.8, even if we can get down to here, look how everything's lining up at this retracement level. You got the foundation line, you got the institution line, you got the day trend retracement here. Man, if you can jump on here and it fires up, wow. And then we can go to, well, there's a lot of quarters there. So vibrated on that quarter. And then what I'll look for, let's look at a tick chart. I'm going to put the tick chart here, two of them on the same page. Where's my tick chart? Actually, before we do that, I'm going to bring this over. Let's see what our analysis is today. So vibrated here, previous open, there's previous highs. Look at all these stop outs up here. Now, is this a sell-off? Look at this, guys. We'll see if this map is a continuation. Go figure. We'll find out. If hopefully, you know what, I'm going to reverse this for now. Let's see, because it did pop up quite well. From the peak, came down. This is our retracement. We'll see if she starts turning around at 10:30 here, and maybe it'll go up the rest of the day. Let's see here. 902, 9:30 snap, 9:35 snap, couple of chop lines, 10:07 peak. This is our pull down. We'll find out. It's kind of a little iffy, but we'll find out. We'll watch the delta. We'll watch, yeah, because we're still floating around 50, guys. This is crazy. Just bouncing up and down on 50. And we have to break 64. 62, 63. See, I love to break this market maker right here. And if we can, unless we pull down right to the original market maker at 900, and if we do this, maybe we can get into our buy. Because there is a market maker, like I said, at 900. That's the most current market maker, which we broke through. And you're playing in that stupid 50 zone, which I hate. And then we can go from there. So let's move this away. We'll have to check the map later. And I'm going to minimize this chart. And then what we're going to look for... Is that my tick chart? Finally. It's crazy when I have too many charts because I'm trying to teach. Actually, I'm going to put it on this one. We'll just flip back and forth for now because I need my real estate for a while. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Double top at 80. We're in consolidation at 46.50 again. So if you look, curl up, curl up, curl up, snap down. We're still on a sell off. Okay. Now let's see where is the volume? I'm gonna try test something here. Volume point of control. I'm going to transition this. Volume point of control is right here, guys. So right on this zone here, look at this. Maybe this is our buy-in. There's our dotted line right in the center. Volume point of control. This is, yeah, because this is day trend, guys. This is what I like to see. And hopefully we can get in here for the buy-in. Delta is strong right now on the sell, as you can see down here. But I don't want to play this game up, down, up, down. I want to follow the trend. And the trend is still even on 91. So if everything lines up here, we might be golden. I'll also have to look at the triggerfish to see if the triggerfish turns around. And then we can go from there. But I'm going to watch this because we're at 0.17. We got 0.92. If it goes down to 0 again, we'll find out. Or is it just going to be a crazy sell-off? I don't know. And it is floating right here. See how she's floating just out of the 70 zone? So we'll find out. Still not at the 60% or 50% retracement. We're only at see, we're only in this zone here of this first major impulse move. So we'll find out. I'll move this for a second. I just got to move the screen here just so you can see this number. So we have a 93 contract market order. We have I actually have more sellers than buyers right now. Interesting. We're 3 minutes before the interband sets in, and then we can find out exactly. We might be right at the middle of the interband. And if she starts bouncing up, maybe we're good to go here. But Delta is selling hard. Because we went from 50, we're down to 38. And we're not at the 45 level. And let me just check something here. I'd love to get to the 50% zone. So if this is true, 1045 to 1340, this could be our buy-in. We will find out. So we'll wait for it to drop down. It could be at 11 o'clock. We don't know. But we'll just give it some time for the fade. Now, so let's see here. Yeah, see, it can get down to here. See, this is what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can get down to this this area of interest right in this zone, somewhere right around here. We're at the 50%. A lot of delta selling. It's just caught in this squeeze here, and this is what I'm trying to get into. Just pop the squeeze and continue. I love to get to this zone here, guys. The delta is pushing hard, so we'll wait. I'm gonna wait for the delta. If the delta keeps on sell off, then we'll know for sure. Nope, wrong chart. Where am I? Where am I? There we go. All right, on interband. That's oh, it's 1 minute chart. That's why. Okay. Okay, we're in a day trend buy, so let's see if we can get into a sweet spot here. They're still floating on this volume point of control, and they haven't broken the 70 on this volume, or in the on the order flow. Okay, inner band is connected, so what I'm going to look for is, I'm going to look at 23, somewhere around 23. I'm going to also look, if it starts breaking after 23 and she's still aggressive, we'll look at what the candle, oh yeah, it might go down even farther. And we'll look at 23, see if there's a bounce on 23 for a reversal. And I'll show you why I'm talking about that. And the reason why I'm saying, I'll look at a few things here. This is interband middle, guys. Okay, we have a lot of volume holding. She's still trying to squeeze down, but see, we're on a quarter here with a 23. There's some volume up here. Could even go farther down. I would love to see it hit 12 and then bounce. So we'll see. So what I'm going to be looking for, I'm waiting for a good candle, like a colored candle. See this colored candle here? I'm on the right chart, yeah. This colored candle here. I want to see if there's going to be a strong volume, because we're doing our pullback. And with the strong volume, if I could see a nice candle color change at a quarter. Now let's see if it taps this. Thing is, this is the thing I don't like, because we're already in the double stochastic. See how the color is changing right now? We're at a quarter, and we're at a the mid-band. She might just blast right through, but we're going to find out right away here. And Delta is selling hard. Now this is where the price action, where I'm going to look for price action. Where's market open? And we're flying through, and I said 900, didn't I? So 900 is the area where I'm waiting for, if she keeps on failing down. Because we're at 25. We're floating at 25 right now. Now let's go like this too. Where this high volume is, before the snap, I want to know where volume point of control is. So yeah, around 900. Now let's see if we can, I'm going to first look at the mid-band, see if it still drops down. Delta is still pulling down. And yeah, so 900 is an area that I'm really interested, because if she still curls down by, because we had a time of 1045, and if 1045 is starting to curl around this 900 level, I think we're good to go. Because I don't want to play while it's still quite volatile. Yeah, 81.90, somewhere in that zone. Yeah, I'd love to get to right around 13 or 88. Those are the two areas I want to see. Okay, if this triggerfish changes, then of course, then our game is golden. And we are at 36 right now. Delta squeeze. I gotta break after 44. If I break 44, I'll jump in. But did we hit the 50% retracement? That's my question. Where is my chart with the retracement here? Okay, we are in triggerfish now. Let's go for it. No, buy bid or buy market. Let's see. I want to see hit 44. Few more minutes. Give it a few more minutes. I'm looking at what I'm looking at is two things here. 1792. She's not ready yet. Did my first bounce that I wanted. It wasn't aggressive enough. 33 again. Will it hit the 900? That's my question. Squeeze, 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 popped there. Didn't work. Squeeze, squeeze, pop. Let's see. Holding in the 30s now. So 10:45. This is my turnaround time. So hit a 50. We're on a we're at 44. That's where I said I want to buy in. We'll see what happens here. Okay, let's go for it.
Order submitted.
Oh, did I miss it?
Order filled.
I gotta close this one.
Order canceled.
I'm at 44. And I want to see if I can get to get a couple $100 in. We're above triggerfish right now, so that's what I'm looking at. Got in a little late, but we'll see what happens here. A lot of volume again. Now let's break 50. Can we get to 80? Okay, we're just breaking 50. I don't see any high color bars right now, and this is what I'm looking at. Still too choppy though, I don't like it, but we'll see what happens. That's my Fibonacci retracement. From there there. Okay, we'll close that. Let's see here. I'll see what happens on the triggerfish. If not, I'll buy him a second one. Should be able to get to 60. Break 55. Okay, we broke that 55. I wanted 57.
Order filled.
Got 55. Darn it. I wanted 57. Finally tapped it. But that's okay. So anyways, that's my trade for today. I always try to do at least one trade for you guys online. And she's still kind of choppy. I'm still waiting for probably the 11 o'clock trade. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123trader. She's still fighting. It's this thing is turning around here, so we have to watch. Once she starts breaking, see, we did a Fibonacci. Actually, you know what? I'm going to teach you one thing. Okay, there's Gartley pattern, cipher patterns, and if you go to a site called Neo Harmonics, what we did is we did the first impulse move. I want it to go back, hopefully 50%, and then I'm taking the 61.8 to the tick. And then we're going to watch to see if it continues. And that's basically what you do. And it'll go impulse move, 61%, 61%, deep retracement, and then away you go. That's what I'm looking for. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123trader. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. One last thing you have to realize, Fridays is my worst day of trading. So I'm going to take it with a grain of salt at 175 for today. Okay, take care. Have a good one. Adios, hasta luego. Nos vemos. Ching ma chao. Bye.